Why I moved to Hawaii. Well, wow, made it out here from Seattle, from California. Welcome in, fam. Much love. Trav here. Gonna be talking about why I'm here, some of the pros and cons to it. Currently out here on the farm. Gonna let the sheep out to pasture for a moment here. And the first thing that I want to say about Hawaii is that not everyone can live here. It's not really wanted everyone to live here. It's a small, crowded island. People have to work really hard. It's really expensive to be here. And I'll talk about, if you are going to come here, what sort of service mindset you should probably have for that reason, in order to be accepted. But people who live here don't want me making video inviting a million people out here. I don't want that. Again, it's crowded. Oahu, there's a million people on a small area of land. And let's go take a walk around. These is mountain ranges. Really beautiful. And the more people that come out, the more expensive and the harder it is. So, yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I'm out here working on local sustainable agriculture to help the community, and giving a lot of my time and taking money that I make from the internet and spending it here locally, and rather than the other way around. So that's something that I wanted to share and to be clear about. And also, those of you who have been to Hawaii on vacation, hey, what's up? Those of you who have been to Hawaii on vacation, it's not, the lifestyle is not like vacation. Like I said, people work extremely hard. It's common on Oahu for people to have multiple jobs. People get off their first work and go drive Uber or Lyft, or, you know, the yoga teachers also work here. The farmers also do this, right? So people work hard. People grind. People struggle. So it's not, if you're thinking like move out vacation paradise, that's not really what it's like. Also, the weather, it's hot, it's close to the equator, the seasons don't vary too much, but it gets wet too. It's tropical. It's not like it's sunshine all the time. You're gonna get wet out here as well. So it's fucking beautiful. So why did I move out here? I guess the first most obvious one is it is really fucking beautiful. And me coming from Seattle in the city, it's a much easier transition. The air is cleaner, it's warmer, I got more sunshine, more vitamin D. One thing about that as well is saying it's not for everyone. I have relatively darker skin, not super dark, but from my southern Chinese genes, and I'm not getting enough vitamin D in Seattle, so I get enough here. It's still, maybe I get skin cancer, I don't know. There's some people out here who really have to cover up, and or people who are sun allergic, people who have tendency towards skin cancer. It doesn't make sense to be here if you're really, really pale. You know, the pale people get sun rashes and are more prone to skin cancer and stuff like that. This is our old salad field. Yeah, I'm not going to give away my exact location. I don't want everyone out here. Understood, right? Yeah, so it's just a beautiful place, and the different islands have different scenery. The ocean, the coral is really cool, and the Big Island, spent some time there. The jungle and the rainforest. It's really epic scenery, so that's a reason to be out here. For me, actually, the biggest reason that I came out here, and this is another reason why it's not for everyone, is because of the mixed hopiculture. So what I mean by that is, if you look at the census, the demographic of Hawaii, it's extremely mixed. The biggest group is mixed, and then Asian, and then white, and then there's kind of everything. And it makes sense because Hawaii is almost halfway between Asia and between the US. So there's a lot of white European Americans from the West Coast, like California, Pacific Northwest, and also from random spots like Michigan, Midwest, South, and stuff like that. But there's also a lot of Asians from Japan and China, Southeast Asia, and there's also a good amount of Polynesians still here. It's not, you know, definitely like history, it was pretty brutal on that. Where I am, there's a lot of Polynesian as well, so Polynesians mixed with white, mixed with Asian. It's more normal. It's just more normal, and I find it to be a better place to be an Asian dude relative to the mainland, where it's not like so bad in the mainland, but definitely faced my share of racism, and especially in the media. I'm not going to get too much into that. I've got videos on it, but Hawaii is a different vibe. Hawaii's a different vibe. Get more respect off the bat, just off the way that I look. And it's kind of a role reversal somewhat. Again, I said it's not for everyone. You know, white people, there's plenty of white people here, and there's different neighborhoods and different valleys where it's mixed or not mixed, or, you know, the census is different in different places and stuff like that. There's a word, haoles, it's kind of discriminatory against white, like white people coming on to the island and taking the land and stuff like that is not that encouraged, and there's a word for that in Hawaiian culture is still strong enough to have their own language for that and stuff like that. So that's something else to consider. Yeah, so that's a big thing for me, is just feel much more comfortable racially. I can be around groups of people who look like me or more like me and feel more comfortable about that. And I know, again, locals aren't, or native Hawaiians aren't necessarily too happy about a video like this, but you know, a lot of locals think I'm from here, or at least until I talk, or more accepting of me for that. So it's a good place to be Asian, basically. Asia's a good place to be Asian. I don't lost my roots. I don't speak it, so there's issue there. Let's see, what other reasons? So another reason is I'm really enjoying this farm lifestyle. I like it. I like the physical, hard manual labor. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. It's grueling and grinding at times. But I don't necessarily want to break from it. When I was doing farming in California, the organic produce, by the way, not weed farming. When I was doing that, it bothered me, or I was bored in the off season, the winter. But it's winter right now in Hawaii, and we're still growing stuff. So I get to work year round, and I want to work year round on the farm. So that's cool. Fucking beautiful. So seasons, weather, hopiculture, climate. Another reason for me is just it's close to home. I've shared, my roots are in Seattle. It's nice that I can get back there pretty easily, see my friends and family, and I could go out and travel Asia. I haven't done too much of that yet, but that's something. Let's see if there's more reasons to be out here. There's other reasons. Surf, that's not a strong reason though. I do surf out here, but could do that in California, and again, there's not enough time necessarily. Vacation lifestyle is not a real thing. Can do that some of the time. But those are the key main reasons. Climate suitable for me, culture and demographics suitable for me. And again, that's not going to be for everyone, but wanted to share it. So just to let y'all know, there's people who come here, it's like, damn, Hawaii's for me, I'm going to stay here, I'm going to live here. There's a lot of people who come out here and they're like, Hawaii is nice, but, you know, I couldn't stay out here. So my recommendation for those of you who want to be out here, the first one would be, I suppose, to come as a vacation. That's fine. Give your money into the local economy. No one's too mad about that, I think. And you probably moving here with no connections is not a good idea. That's a possible way to end up homeless, and there's lots of homeless here. So you probably shouldn't do that. And for me, it's a short background on that. I came here for the first time when I was 16. I came back here when I was about 19. Then I came back here when I was 26. Came back when I was 27. Moved here about when I was 28. So it took me a little while to build up the connections and make sure that it was right. And I don't know that I will be here forever, but I've traveled enough to know that I'll probably gonna spend the majority of my time in Hawaii and the U.S. West Coast. Still have some travels and adventures that will take me to other spots, but who knows? So, appreciate you, fam. Let me know what you think in the comments. That's why I moved to Hawaii. That's why you maybe shouldn't or should or could visit. It's okay. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful day. So appreciate you all. Peace out. Much love. Let me know what you think in the comments.